Agency. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to talk fast because I am trying to make sure I get live. I have been dragging my feet a little bit, so I am going to get to talking and chatting in a second. We're going to go live in just a few minutes. Your girl, um, charge my phone now. See how this goes. Hopefully, it does not overheat on me. And my phone needs to get charged. So thank you so much. Let me know where you're from as you come in. As you guys know, I'm about to go live. I'm about to get connected real soon. Go live and connect with my friends on the TikTok side of the streets. Hello, friends. How are you? Come on in. Let me know where you're from. We are going to talk a little bit more. We're going to talk a little bit more about all things going live, but also being intentional about talking about the super fans. So that just rolled out. So it's been very busy, and I know different folks have been in these streets, so I want to make sure I'm able to connect with my community and support them just for helping their super fans and getting things going. Let me know if you have questions, though. I appreciate you joining. And then we are going to, let's see, make sure that there are stickers and gifts and everything for our community. So appreciate everybody coming in. Let me know if you have any questions. I want to make sure I'm answering any questions, friends. And we'll get to going as well. We'll get to chatting really soon. And talk all things super fan. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Come on in. We're going to get to talking. Hello. How you doing, Cookie? Appreciate you being here. How's everything going? Where are you from? I am from by way of Chicago, but I am in. Hello, Angel. How are you? Thank you for commenting. You guys, you know what? I normally get 1 or 2 people to comment, so I appreciate that. Oh, hello. We're going to get some more friends in the room. Thank you all for being here. Let me know where you're from. Scar, we got a few people that have chimed in and said hello, good morning, good afternoon, actually. I'm in the East Coast side of the U.S., so I'm in Orlando, Florida. So thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all supporting the live. You said I'm in Sweden. Awesome. Never been. I'm from Mexico. Nice. We are all over the globe. Look at there. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. GMT. Okay, +2. Okay. So you are right now at 6 o'clock p.m. That sounds good. Sounds nice. Yeah. I'm just a little bit after 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock Eastern. Yep. So let me ask a couple questions. Are you guys live streamers? Because that's what I talk about. My name is Dr. Lisa, Luxury Income Agency. I am a TikTok creator network agency, so I actually co-stream. Nope, 10 p.m. Okay. I don't know. I was thinking +2. Okay, nice. So it's late. So I'm late night television for you, huh? You said I'm a cosplayer. Nice. My son is a cosplayer. That's cool. Um, so yes, so it is late night for you, but I'm gonna be on these TikTok streets for I usually stream for about 90 minutes. Everyone sub. Yes, definitely subscribe. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, I wish to be a YouTuber. Yes. So I've been doing this for, I think I'm right at 6 months. Every day showing up. I start off with 50 subscribers and now I have 550 almost. So cosplay. Oh, Dooku. Right now trying to get tickets for Comic Con. Okay, nice. Yes, he's gone to the Orlando stuff that comes to Orlando, not the big one in like LA. So thank you all for joining. Yes, make sure you like the live, subscribe, as well as click the bell in my profile so you can know when I go live and when I post content. My lives are playlists ultimately, so you'll see over 200 different playlists that I have out there. I'm thinking I'm going to add some more because I have some that are private that I need to add. Like this one's going to be private, but I'll add it. But yeah, go back, binge watch. I talk about going live. I give strategy. I give tips. And then on TikTok, I'm an agency. So I'm able to recruit people to join my agency. I'm currently working on a InScope. I don't know what the hell that means. You lost me. I'm going to go to the store. Thank you, Angel. Appreciate you being here. Yes, you lost me, friend, but I appreciate you coming in. um, so I appreciate you, friend. And so we're going to go on TikTok in just a second. I was actually making sure I updated some tips that I want to tell my friends. So I wanted to make sure I said it so people knew that. Stickers. Okay, so I'm just writing down some notes for myself. Thank you so much for joining. You said I'm in Iran. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you for joining. I'm originally from Chicago, and then hello, friend. How you doing? You're connected with others. Thank you so much. And then so I just wanted to make sure I got some stuff in here that is. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the live. Make sure you comment. Some of our friends have been commenting. I appreciate the comments. Let me know where you're from. And then I'm about to go live on TikTok. So a little housekeeping. I talk about live streaming. That's what this live is about. We talk about how to go live, how to connect, what's going on. TikTok just rolled out a new subscription plan called Superfan. So we talked a lot about that at my 10 o'clock because I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Definitely like the live, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I appreciate all the support to grow the channel. And then also make sure you click the bell so you know when I go live and I post. And then finally, if you have questions, put in the chat. Let's get to chatting. I do try to pay attention to both chats. I'm going to be on the TikTok side in just a second, but I do try to pay attention to both the chats. My moderator, she comes at the 10, so I'm going to be here a little bit by myself, but you'll hear me comment. And then you'll hear me talking about the things here from a TikTok side because I am a creator network. So I want to make sure I answer questions and I offer as much value as possible so people can go live and connect with their audience. So let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, your girl is about to go live on TikTok and I'm going to make sure I add value over there, and this becomes a playlist for people to go back and look at. If there's anything I say here you're like, what did she say? Actually ask me in the chat and I'll explain it. So, but if there's something I said, I'm sure you're not the only one that's confused by it, so feel free to ask for seriously. And then like I said, I am going to go live over here in just a second. I hit the go live and you're going to hear me get to talking and chatting. All right. Hello, everybody. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am a TikTok Creator Network agency. We're going to talk all things going live. Thank you for joining my live. Let me know if you're nervous, afraid, scared, shy, whatever it is. Come on in. We're going to talk all things going live. Hello, E-Nurse. How are you with that super fan flying in again? I love it. And so we're going to talk all things going live. I want to make sure I support you all so that you can grow and build your community and be a successful live host. So this is not something you have to be nervous or afraid about. You can join my agency. I give tips and strategies to go live, monetize. So I'm actually right now, as you can tell, I'm multitasking because I'm sharing my live. So you always want to share your live so that people can join and they know you're here. And then I will come back to seeing the screen. Thank you, everybody who's joining. And I will come back in 1 second. I didn't see if anybody flew in. I didn't see it fly in. So we're going to talk a little bit. We'll probably reiterate some of the stuff. Marsha, how are you? Marsha, did it not work? Let me know if it didn't work, friend. Thank you so much for joining, though. You said, I am going to get in this network. I appreciate you. Marsha, I did actually have, so the other person, hey, Dr. Jim, how are you, friend? It didn't Okay, I have to admit, the other person didn't work for either. It didn't. They resent it, and when it clicked, it's, I don't know if it's a one shot thing. I'm not sure what happens. I'm not sure if it's because the person was similar to you, where they had waited because they wanted to do the referral. So they clicked here, and then I think maybe the system doesn't allow you to kind of go back and do the referral. Maybe that's the glitch, and I'm not sure if that's what's happening. But they weren't able to do it either, and they waited as well. So we'll see. And this just happened the last couple of days. So not that I was trying to, make you wait for no reason, but it did just happen for them where they had to come back and click inside the live stream. So you're welcome to click it. I will check for you, friend. I think we were at a situation where it was going to work, but you just wanted to make sure that our friend Quetta got credit. So let's say this. I'll talk to Quetta too and see if something's wrong with her link, but we'll see what's happening there too. If there's something on the other side I need to kind of be aware of, because I need to do that and make sure it works in the future. Hello, friends coming in. C West, Black Lotus. I appreciate you all coming in to join the live. I appreciate you. So we're going to talk all things going live, my friends who are joining. We'll talk a little bit more. So now that you guys have been in these TikTok streets, thank you for the popular C. The voice guru. I said C West, didn't I? The voice guru, Carol West. But Quetta said just to join La Fellow. She says she doesn't care. She doesn't want me to miss out. Okay. All right. All right. Sounds good. Quetta's a sweetie. So yeah, I don't want you to miss out either. But I just want to make sure we do things in all fairness. So I appreciate you though. Let me know whatever you choose to do. And if Quetta said it's fine, it's totally fine with me, friend. So yes, how's everything going for you? The voice guru, thank you for the populars. I appreciate you. Thank you for the shares. Appreciate everybody coming in. Yes, make sure you like the live, share the live. We're going to talk a little bit more about super fans because I want to share a little bit more about the setup if there's anything, especially with my people who are new to this. I know we got a little bit more in the weeds when it comes to the viewer, the super fan experience, and even the fan club members, their experience. So just recognizing that this is something that TikTok is doing, is not going anywhere. So we're gonna have to embrace it, but also think about, okay, how do we share the features and benefits of our super fan subscription, essentially. Hello, friend. How are you? Come on in. Let me know if you have questions. Those who are joining the live, let me know if you have any questions. I am Dr. Lisa. I am the founder of Launch Your Income Agency. It is a TikTok creator network agency. And so me, us as a y'all, we help each other go live. So part of my agency is to help you build confidence, grow your community, and monetize and make passive income. So passive that can become primary depending on how you do it. And we're going to talk about super fans because that is a way to do it. I want to make sure that my friends who are here, I don't want you to be nervous, afraid, or shy. I want you to feel confident in your ability to go live as well as build your community. So that's a big piece of it. And so as we think about fan clubs, super fans, these are ways to build your community. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is all about community. Okay, so you want to make sure you're building that community, you're connecting with others, and in turn, they're seeing the value of what you're having to offer. They want to come back, they want to support. Hey, Nika, they want to continue to support, they want to continue to grow. That's what this is about. Okay, so I want you guys to know how to leverage some of these different resources on the platform. But at the same time, I know many of you have your own services or resources you're offering, which is great. And that's why you want to also talk about how do you get people to be invested in your live stream and the support of it. Hey, I was in supporting Dr. Trish. Look at you. Nika Gracie, it's going to be hard for you to switch to the live host side, huh? Nika said, I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing all these months. I'm going to keep supporting, okay? I love it. I'm still waiting. I'm going to say this. I'm still waiting on the encore that you did. So I want to see the encore. It's interesting. The hearts are back. Were the hearts back this morning? Thank you for the daily heart me. Did I miss that? Was the hearts back this morning? I just noticed that. I don't think they were. No, they weren't, were they? Interesting. Hey, Holly Q. How you doing, super fan? What hearts? The hearts for the hearts for the taps, the likes. And you said an hour ago it came back. What you said? What hearts? Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that. Hey, hey. So yeah, the hearts are back. Look at TikTok. Interesting. Once you get used to the little special emoji characters, now we back to hearts. Seems kind of basic, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. Seems a little bit basic now. I like the other better. What's better too? I do. I was in Naya Beauty's live. How is Naya's? I enjoyed her live because it took me back. And I don't know if she was doing soap making because I know I caught one live where she wasn't doing soap making. Hey, Coach Jessie. Where she wasn't doing soap making, but she was talking about all the different products and stuff in her store because she actually has a storefront. And so she was sharing that one of the times I went, and then another time I went, she was doing the soap making class, and it was, yeah, I'm always intrigued in terms of that artisan making, craft making type stuff. So it was pretty cool just to see it in action. You stopped by Nias too, and Mrs. Darlene. Look at y'all. Y'all was in these streets. I love Nice Beauty. She was making a cleanser. Oh, nice. I like that. Okay, okay. So I need to get back over there. Yeah, I love that. I love seeing that in real time. So there's a couple other crafters. I guess artisans, is that probably the best word to say in terms of what they're doing? It's something that is essentially, oh, look at you, Betsy. Look at you. Hey, friend. Super fan flying in. Um, so it's really interesting to see it in action. She does that, and then, like I said, a billionaire glow queen. I think that's her last name. I'm not sure. So she does it as well. She will not the she does tumblers. She does tumblers, and she has like the glitter that she infuses. So it's pretty cool to see it in action. Okay, you said, hey, hi. How you doing? I am on Auntie's panel today. You was on. Look at you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Love it. Hello, friend. How are you? Let's see. Let's see. You was on. Oh, you was on Miss Darlene's panel. Yeah, she had a panel. Man, I didn't get a sub yesterday. I meant to. Oh, what happened? Is it now the extra price? Is that what happened? Is the extra price? Hello, how you doing? Is it Draca Plans? Let me know if that's it. Did I say that right? Hello, how you doing, Janine? How's everything going? Janine, hey friend. Janine, I don't know if I saw you fly in. I was like, okay, Drake. Okay, nice. All right, friends. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you for the likes, the shares. Nika, I'm curious. So now when you click it, it is the regular price. It's not the discounted price, huh? So you had to grab it while it was still $2.99 to be able to be the super fan label. Interesting. TikTok, you wrong for that. Yep, I should. You said, yep, I should. I sure did. You flew in. You said, I sure did. I missed your flight in. You were hidden. Miss Darlene, hey, come on in. Miss Darlene, you didn't get the subscription. I thought she was a super fan when she came in. Was that the other account? Maybe that was the other account. I'm not sure. So these are all $2.99 super fans unless they get it today or after. Yeah, it's $9.99. Ooh, TikTok, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. This is my other account. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, TikTok's wrong for that. Wow. TikTok said we go all in. It's gonna be $2.99 yesterday. Today is $9.99. Wow. So that's something to keep in mind. I knew better, just forgot. And you are out there in the streets too. You could have yeah, people super fan. Hey, Holly Q, how are you, friend? Yeah, super fans is interesting. Let me know this. So what are you guys hearing on the streets? Internet's acting weird. Okay, Miss Jessie, you coming up? Okay, Coach Jessie. Let's see. What are you hearing on the streets about super fans? Hey. Hey. Hello, friend. He said the streets are hot. Everybody like, what?
Yes, everybody is all over everything. It's like the talk of the streets. It's like, I don't know, everybody's kind of like figuring things out today and things that are shifting or things that they see. So everybody just trying to share everything. So it's a bunch of like, conversations, and mostly about TikTok, not necessarily about the topics, but I did want to. I know that a lot of people come and they ask questions about TikTok Shop, and you let them know that you're not a TikTok Shop agency. So I did want to give a suggestion for someone that can help from that perspective of a TikTok shop. So, before I was gonna give up the Fab Lab and everything, and then coming back to the Fab Lab and focusing on what do I need to do to make sure that I grow over there and learn things. So I did sign up for a Lala.
Okay.
The subscription. It was before.
Yeah. Let me pause you because we're live. This might be a Zoom conversation because I don't know if the ears and streets are talking, and I gotta be careful too.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's make this a Zoom conversation. You're welcome to share it, but not here. So
Okay.
let's
All right. Okay.
yeah. So I want to be cognizant of that. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, I gotta be careful. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now let me tell something else. Then.
Okay.
So let's talk battle. So guys, don't forget that if you're interested in newbies battling, to sign up. The post is up in school already. We want to try to get things rolled out, and you tell your people whatever's going to happen. So it'll help me to kind of set it up for you, so we know who. Right now, I only know we have one battle for sure, and that's Holly Q and Lennis on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. So we still want to put that on the map. And I know there were two more you mentioned, and I don't remember who they were. I think one was Marcel and somebody else. Right? You mentioned?
Urban Eye Candy. Urban Eye Candy. That's
okay.
Cameron. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just need them to kind of go on that and put the time and their time zone, and if they already have a time that they want to go, to indicate those things on that post so that we can get things going. And I did have a suggestion of like so that we can have things flowing fluently. Maybe have the cutoff by Wednesday.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm.
So that we can already have things ready for Friday. So that we're not necessarily doing it Friday morning, trying to figure out who's doing what and where we're going, and then it'll also give them enough time to be responsible for their own spreading the word. So there'll be like no flyer involved. You can make your flyers, but it won't be something to be looking from myself or even Dr. Trish. It could be that you have enough time to make your flyers and make sure that the people know that you're trying to do it. And again, this is for newbies, those that have not battled, but they're interested in learning, whether it's the one-on-one, the three-way, or the four-way. We're not running the group again, possibly maybe once a month, I would say. That's for the friends and learn. You can run it in your room. You just start with everything I'm talking about is referencing only friends and learn. So I think that would be a good idea if we just have everybody put those things in there as quickly as possible, and the cutoff will be on Wednesdays. And then I don't know if you saw the highlights I sent you.
I need to post them. Yes, I did. I need to download them and share them. So yes, thank you so much. Appreciate your favor.
did download the thing,
Okay.
and I'm thinking, because I couldn't figure out how to get it through the YouTube thing, but I think I can send it to you on WhatsApp because that's where I used to send big
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to send the whole thing to you there, and then you can chop that thing up because I was like,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Send it to me that way, and I'll just edit.
yeah.
Yeah. It shouldn't be a big ordeal to edit because I've done it before and cut
Yeah,
out
and
the
so
part I need.
when you do the clips, then people can kind of share your clip. Because
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, maybe I should send clips to them. But then, like, I don't know what they would want. So, what do you think? Like, clips?
Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to send it to each individual person. That's totally fine. But I think the whole from start to finish was what was so valuable because you were able to talk through and educate people along the way in terms of
Yeah.
different segments of how the box battle could go.
Yes, and I did some videos. I forgot. I did some videos on my phone while I was talking. I
Mm-hmm.
was also doing some videos on my phone. So I'll send you those too. But yeah, so that's the battle talk, and that's it. That's all I have.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, all the super fans flying in. Holly Q, how are you? Holly Q, I answered your question. So let me know, Holly Q, do you have other questions about super fans? So what was yesterday subscriptions is today in the live stream super fans. Okay. So now it's super fans. Super fans are people who had a subscription yesterday. It got rolled over, and you'll see like favorite RT Nikki, she's showing up. You're showing up. Thank you, running in and out. I see your friend. So you can see the badge has changed. So yesterday you saw two Lisas. It was Lisa. Now it's one badge. It says Lisa, and it has like this upgraded, enhanced fan club sticker essentially that is there, and so our fan club badge. So you're able to see that as a super fan. That's what your super fans look like, and then the fan club badges are the same as yesterday. So those didn't change. It's the super fan badge that got enhanced. Um, if you, hey pals, if you purchase a subscription and your subscription hadn't expired, and maybe you had it over the last couple months, it is still at the rate of $2.99. If you want to get a subscription now, it is going to be the new rate of $9.99. So it's the same as the subscription or different. It's enhanced. Let me be fair about that. It's not identical. It's an upgraded subscription. That's the way they described it. It's an upgrade to the subscription program. Okay. So what how you doing, Digiboss? Marcia, so what happened is that TikTok said, okay, when it comes to the live stream, we have this whole concept of people being fan club members. And you have this fan club. Hello, Dr. Trish. Hey. Great. So current subscribers are grandfathered in. Yes, they switched over to super fans, and they got it at the rate that it was previously if it was under $9.99. Now, if it was higher than that, it got dropped down to $9.99. I'll say that much because that could have happened. But now it's $9.99, and you have that pricing for an additional 2 months. So it's a total of 3 months that you have the previous pricing of your subscription, depending on what they purchased. Thank you so much for being the title gifter for Roses. Sharella, thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Trish. I appreciate you. And the voice guru, appreciate you as well. So thank you for all the likes as well, friends. So essentially, when it comes to your subscription benefit for your live stream, it's now called Superfan. You do have a subscription benefit for your content. There's two different subscriptions. One is for live, that's called Superfan. The other one is for content, that is called subscription. Okay. So whatever subscription plans you have for your content, you will continue to have it. Okay, and so that's something where you do. And I'm going to tell you this: if you have a subscription today or yesterday, if you had one yesterday, you probably need to go back and look at it to make sure if it makes sense for what would be benefits for a live stream, or does it make sense for benefits for your content. So that's what you want to take note of. Grandfather and the rate they're paying 4 months. Um, Now, Nika, I read 3 months. Are you saying the current month plus three additional? Is that what you're thinking? I read up to 3 months. It actually has it in the and then it goes up. Let me show you. I'm gonna actually pull it up for you because I want to make sure people. Well, you know what? TikTok changes stuff all the time. We just gonna go with whatever. It's gonna be 3 or 4 months. Okay, no, it's gonna be 3 or 4. But I'm pretty sure I read up to 3 months. So that's the way I read it. And I read the way I read it would be September, October, November, December would change. But I think you're saying January is going to change. That would make sense. That's a clean break. But we'll see. You gotta mix it. Important for us to really upgrade our offerings to make it worth the new rate. Yep, yep. That's gonna be key. That's gonna be key for you to look at your offerings and see what you're offering to your community. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just learn what a title gifter is. Yes, title gifter is from the gift gallery, and that person is getting recognition for being a title gifter. Yeah. Let me check my screenshot. Check your screenshot. Oh, I love it. So let me go check my screenshot. um, okay, so let's see. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna catch up on a few more comments. So, how you doing, friendly free? Finally free. Hello, hello, friend. Good afternoon, everyone. And then it says, Nikki says, "What agency are you a part of?" I am recently a part of one that I was essentially. Oh, I'm not gonna say that word, but maybe I don't know. I don't know the agency. My agency is called Launch Your Income Agency. So I am the founder owner of Launch Your Income Agency. So let me know. I'm gonna give a spiel about the agency, but it is not a scam. Not a scam. It is free, and I teach you how to go live and support you in your journey. Yes, my screenshot says 4 months at $5.99. Mm-mm. Why would that say 4 months at $5.99, friend? 4 months at $5.99 for what? What are you looking at? What screenshot you looking at? That would have gave a flat fee. Yeah, let me know what you're looking at. Send it to me because I don't I'm not picturing what you could be looking at. Is that the person? Is that somebody you looked at for their subscription benefit? It must be. So I think I just want to keep super fans. Can't handle two separate programs right now. I got your friend. Hello, thank you so much for checking my service bio. Thank you. You're welcome. Mine says 7 months at $2.99. So what are y'all looking at? They're saying mine saying 7 months. So what are you looking at, favorite? Are you looking at the subscription that you have for me? I think that's what you're saying. And then you're saying that you purchased maybe a year out or something, and you're saying now you got 7 months left at that price. The screenshot I took in a live, I was a super fan. Is $5.99, 4 months at $5.99. I think that's what you purchased, probably extended an extended purchase. Again, that was kind of the question that everybody was having. Like, what if you had purchased for a year or 6 months out or beyond 3 months? What does that mean? I don't know the answer to that, and maybe the answer is they're going to honor it. So I don't know. Maybe they will honor whatever payment you paid and at an extended amount of time. So that could be possibly it. I am late. Should I become a super fan? You are late. Should you become a super fan? Absolutely. Why would I say no? No, don't become my super fan. I'll tell you to be my super fan. But no, let me say, are you asking about my super fan or should you create a super fan? Now that's a yes also. They're both yeses. So yes, yes. So I'm going to explain my super fan benefits, but yeah, you absolutely should create one too. I send it. Okay, thank you so much, favorite Nikki. I appreciate you, friend. I have an ongoing subscription in there. Okay, gotcha. So that's it. So that may be it then. Just to know WhatsApp. I know, friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mine in her room automatically comes out every month. Okay. So let me do this. Let me just share because honestly, I don't know what TikTok's doing, but I will share if nothing else. Um, I'm gonna do the hand raise effect. I'm gonna pull up Superfan, the quick description that we had before. Ooh, am I gonna be able to pull it up? Hold on, y'all. I got so many screenshots in here. Let me see. Where did I have it? Um, Give me 1 second. We're gonna look at the details. Okay. So here, let's do this. We'll look at it real quick. Now this was written. Oh, so we can all see together. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate your. Let me see. So here's some verbiage, and we'll go through some of the screens because I want you guys to kind of see what TikTok have promoted out there. So it says subscription and superfans are two separate subscriptions. They're two separate things. Programs that TikTok offers for users who want to pay to get access to exclusive benefits and content from the creators on TikTok. So essentially, you're gonna get exclusive benefits, and I have a couple of benefits for my super fans. The super fan experience is exclusive to TikTok lives. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that level up too. Look at your friend. Okay, and then you have. And it upgrades the previous live subscription program, so that's why it's a different program. It's upgrading. It's an enhancement to what we had previously. And then it says super fans enjoy exclusive identity badges. That's what you guys see, that new badge. It says advanced interactive privileges. So you get some other things when it comes to being in the fan club and some of the other gifts that you can have, that you can send new popular votes, that type of stuff. And then it says, and access to exclusive live, so live content, and it's based on each creator in terms of what they want to offer their community. But I do have super fan only lives. I did have the super fan only chat. I have super fan panels that I'm talking about. So we're going to talk about the spotlight panels. So those are things that I'm offering. Super fan topics that you guys can come up with for the next live if we need to. So those are things we can do where super fans are able to kind of share in organizing and helping with the live itself. The new subscription will focus on the new subscription program, so that's for content. Will focus on creators. Will focus on creators and the benefits and content outside of live. So it's essentially focused on the content outside the live. So that is the difference right there. Let's go here. I'm gonna go to this page. I hope it's in order. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Active subscribers, so those are people from yesterday. So active subscribers will be notified about the upcoming changes through taking effect, which is today, September 15th. They can cancel their subscription and super fan subscriptions at any time. So you can cancel at any time if a creator's subscription content is mostly non-live related. Subscribers will continue to retain access to creators' subscription only exclusive content, and monthly and auto renewal subscriptions will not be impacted. So that's it. So Nika, that's you. Monthly and auto renewal people are not going to be impacted. So your subscription does last for 4 months. That's the sentence there. So your subscription will not be impacted. Favorite, yours will last for 7 months. It's not going to be impacted. So now it makes sense. When I read that sentence yesterday, it didn't make sense. But now it makes sense. So that's the sentence that pertains to both of your situations. But to enjoy live related perks, however, subscribers will need to separately subscribe to a creator's fan club. I'm super fan. He said, oh, okay. So if a creator's subscription content is mostly live focused or based, the subscription will automatically upgrade to a super fan. That's why you guys see all the people who got upgraded to super fan. And can continue to enjoy live related perks and features. This will apply to both monthly and auto renewal people. And then separate, if you want to have access to my subscription, my content based perks, you will need to separately subscribe to a creator's subscription community. I'm being so fast. For users upgrading to Superfan, if their monthly subscription price was higher than $9.99, their new monthly subscription, Superfan subscription price will drop to $9.99. So mine wasn't higher. If your subscription was $9.99 or less, which is what my situation, my subscription was, it was $2.99. Their monthly subscription price will remain at the lower price for 3 months. That last sentence is what I was referring to. Okay, so it will remain at the lower price for 3 months and then rise to $9.99. That's the sentence I was referring to. Okay, so let me know if you guys understand. So my people who have monthly and auto renewal, you guys have the benefit of having that $2.99 price for my subscription. Now, somebody else's subscription could be a different price, but you guys have it for $2.99 for 3 months. Okay, that's the sentence I was reading. Now, the auto renewal people, you guys are good. Y'all have it for whatever y'all auto renewed for. Okay, it's not going to be impacted. I'm going to stop there. Let me know if there's any questions. That's pretty much the gist of it. So you know, when it comes to Superfan, there's one price. When it comes to subscription, you got to buy that plan if you want to be able to have access to, in my case, it's my video content. It's any of the group chats that's for subscribers, the bulletin boards they're creating. So I'm waiting to see what other features they roll out, how to set that up. But essentially, you would have to have a separate subscription for the access to that. But super fans is the live perks, the super fan chats, the spotlight conversations on panels, the ability for you to get the super fan upgrades from the fan club also. Okay, and then the live topic and then the shout outs and stuff. So all that is part of the super fan benefits here. Let me know if there's any questions. Hey Jesse, what's the question? They're making this confusing. You'll get used to it, friend, because like I said, to me, I guess I kind of get it now because it is ultimately superfan is in a live. Content is content. And here's the reality. Not everybody are live hosts. So not everybody was using, they don't use these features. They don't come live. So they're using the TikTok live subscription videos, those sub-only videos you could do. They're using the subscription benefits that relate to the chat and some other things that subscribers had access to. Those are the benefits they were using. They weren't using the live benefits. So to me, it makes sense to separate the two out, but I like the commingling too. It worked for me. So what about live events? Can that be outside Superfan? Live events is different. Yes. Yeah. So if you schedule a live event that you wanted to make it an exclusive event, you know, for a fee or, you know, for any, you know, special event that you wanted, yes. That doesn't have to be for your sub, your super fans. So it doesn't have to be super fan related. It could be whoever you want to set it up for. Where do you get the content subscription? Where do you get the content subscription? Under your subscription. Your subscription area didn't change. The subscription area actually is the same. So everything content related is under subscription. Everything super fan related is under the fan club. Scroll down to do the super fan perks, customized perks. So they're in two different areas for the most part. Yeah. Hello, friends coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. So yeah, so you can have a super fan subscription and a content. Yes. Yes. Yep. Good afternoon. How you doing, Silverbox? Yep. There's literally two separate programs. One's content, your subscriptions. The same subscription area is now for your content. It does not relate to your live stream. So just keep that in mind. Everything you do here is under the super fan area, under your fan club. Okay. So yeah, so you can have both. You might need to have both depending on how you are going to conduct your content. Here. You said, where do you see it? Under subscriptions. The subscription area is still the same. Like if you go on your homepage and click subscription, it'll take you right to your subscription information. Or under monetization, it's there. Thank you for this. Thank you so much, friend. I see you. Wow, that was awesome. The whale always throws me off. I'm like, the times I've had it, got it, I always get freaked. Like, what is that happening to the screen? Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Wow. All right, friends. So you guys are awesome. Yes, so yeah, so you can go under your subscription area and get to the super fan. You said I missed it. Yes, she just said the whale. Thank you. You're so sweet. Love to see you laugh. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was like, what's happening on my screen? Love it. So yes, and then pure intention. We probably need to talk because pure intention. She has your launch your income community, but she has a sub community, another family. Some of y'all got other families out there, so she has this other family that is showing up and showing out all the time in her life. It's amazing to see. So great work, friend. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to get over to her live when her other family is in the room, they are showing out. It's beautiful. So yeah, friend, and her lives are really doing well too. So I'm proud of you, friend. You're doing your thing. Um, so yes, so two subscriptions. Subscription area is where you want to go, and then fan club under the live center is where you want to go for the super fan. Two separate areas, and you actually should go back and look at both of them to make sure you have the most current information for your subscriptions, for your super fans and for your subscribers. Thank you so much for the donuts, Lisa. Appreciate you, friend. Okay, so yes, we are bridging, and I will not leave my Yes, I love it. Yeah, I mean, I we'll talk because I know you're learning some nuggets in terms of what to do with some different strategies for support. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, friend. And so, hello, friends. Okay, hi, Lisa. How you doing? All right. So let me know if there's any other questions. Do you have to have a subscription? Absolutely. All right. I tell you guys, I think you should. I think you should. I think it's important. I think it's another passive income stream. You know, if if you have 5, 10 subscribers now with the new subscription plan, that's an additional, what is it, 5 people would be $5 each, $25, 10 people's $50. So essentially you do the math. If you get 10, 20 subscribers, you're making a passive income of $100 per month. So TikTok pays subscription benefits out on the 15th of each month. And so yeah, I would say you should consider it, depending on how you're going to grow, depending on how you want your live stream to the perks and services you're offering, whether it's on the content side or the live stream side. I think you should strongly consider having something you're offering. Um, yeah, I would be doing you all a disservice if I told you not to create a subscription. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that off the jump. I'm not here to do you a disservice. So so create a subscription and just kind of think about how you offer it, who you're talking to, what type of benefits you want to offer to your community. But yes, you should create one. And what I shared in the Zoom, I left. Let me know if anybody wants the recordings. Like I said, the size of those recordings are so big, so I'm trying to limit how I share those right now. But the summary notes are there, so I share that. If you need the recording, let me know because I will send it. But what I will tell you is that I think it's important that you obviously think about what you're offering to your community and making sure there's added value, especially now that we're talking about the super fan piece. But then also recognizing that you know people, it should not technically compete with your other benefits that you offer. If you have other resources, it should to me it should be almost like a gateway or a stepping stone to people wanting more access, more information, more resources from you. So just think of it that way. And if you can create something that makes sense for people to engage and support you, and want to become a fan, because essentially what you're asking them to do is to become an upgraded fan, okay, for your room. They're enhanced. Hey, favorite RT Nikki. And so it's an enhanced experience for them. So you're inviting them to participate in that. And you want to make it seem special. You want to make sure they feel connected. So it's up to you, but I would definitely say I would explore it. I don't want you to think that it's not something you could do. Okay? Let's see. Let me catch up. Coach Jesse, you said, did I see your comment? Hold on one second, Fran. Hold on one second. TikTok, everybody takes a portion. We talked about this too yesterday, Lisa. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, no matter what type of business you're offering, there's going to always be some overhead expenses you're going to have to factor in. And so, yeah, TikTok takes their commission just like if you had another subscription program, there's going to be a cut taken from them. Some are less than others, but I think it's a good way to engage people if you're already here and you have that passive income coming in as well. Where do you get the content subscriptions? Question. Um, where did you ask the question where you get the content subscriptions? Let me know if that's still the question, Jesse. Coach Jesse, it's on your page, on your profile. You should see subscription. You click that, you can go into it, or if you go into TikTok Studio, go to monetization. It should be one of the monetization options. Subscriptions. Yeah. Yeah. So absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, so TikTok does take a portion. Hold on, let me catch up on a few more comments. So, as a new subscriber, it has to be $9 a month. Yeah, $9.99 is the flat fee across the board for the super fan. Nobody has a plan that is more expensive. Or so everybody has $9.99 unless you're somebody who had already gotten a subscription. You get grandfathered in for at least 3 months or up to whatever you auto paid for. So that's pretty much what the deal is. So if you are someone who paid, you know, like favorite RT Nikki, she said she got 7 months left on her subscription, so she'll be paying $2.99 for the next 7 months, whereas somebody else who would get it today would have to pay $9.99. Yeah. How you doing? Read out. Is that it? P read out. Thank you so much. Hey, good afternoon, friend. Hello. How you doing, Yoli? Let me know if you have any questions. Coach Chantel, hello, friend. How are you? Natty Net, good afternoon as well. Did you get the flash goal? Yeah, I did not. TikTok, give me my flash goal. TikTok, what you doing? No, I had another one. No, it got filtered, friend. It got filtered. What was your question? G is not a. What do you get for that? Um, Let me talk about what I offer for my subscription. But everybody's subscription is different. Everybody's subscription. Well, let me say that. Let me take that back. Hold on. Let me take that back because I think it's important to recognize that there is customized benefits that you can offer, customized perks that you can offer your community. Okay, so I have some customized perks, and then there's the standard perks that are available. Shop with Heart, thank you so much for the follow. And hello, Skinny Spiel. How are you doing, friend? Skin T Spiel. So when I signed up was for your content subscription, it was $9.99 rate. That became, tell me what that meant. What that meant. The $2.99. Tell me what you meant. That became a super fan. So now do I have to sign up for my Yes. We tested that. Well, I mean, we kind of got the answer to that this morning when Dr. Trish came in. She became a super fan. She got the super fan benefit for $2.99. However, she can't see any of my video content. So she has to get, if she wants to, she would have to get my subscription. Not my super fan, but my regular subscription. She would have to purchase that to see my video content. Any kind of videos that I send, share out. So she would have to do that. So I don't know the rhyme or reason of how they discerned who was super fans and who were content folks. I'm not sure how that was done. I'm going to imagine because the purchase was done here in the live, maybe that was the deciding factor. Like you got the subscription while you were in the live and it was like, oh, you want to be on the live side. But if you got my subscription on my page, on by clicking my subscription, maybe you want the content side. That would make sense if they did it that way, but I'm not sure. Hello, Natty Nat. Why not make it all? Because they're two separate plans. And again, it goes back to not everybody is live, and not everybody is on the content side either, or doing as much content. So there are people who are doing just one or the other. So, it makes sense to have two separate benefits. So if you're somebody who has a subscription and you're like never go live, but part of your subscription benefit is that you offer super fan benefits and you offer live stream benefits and super fan only chats for the live stream, you're never going to use that because you never go live. So you might as well have a benefit for people who go live and who would use that, who have a community that's going to subscribe and be super fans, or fan club members that decide to do it. And then you have your content folks, people who do videos all the time for their subscribers, people who are offering other perks like digital products and some other resources and stuff. So I mean, there is two distinct TikTok folks. Like there are the live host folks and they're the creators. It really is. It really is that way here. And so yeah. So they took away my content too. I just checked. What happened? What happened? What content they take away? It's really hard to keep up with content. It's a challenge, but you'll get it. It gets better. It gets easier. I'm gonna talk about that because my tip would be make your live streams content. Janine, of all people, of all people, you should be making your content, your live streams content. Do a 60-second clip and share a tip from your live stream because your aesthetics, everything about your live stream is beautiful. So yeah, friend, if anybody, you should be doing that. So hopefully you heard me. I hope you heard that one. If nothing else, I would not overthink it. You should be making your content from your live stream. And okay, Natty Nat, what happened to you? So they turned me to a super fan and not a subscriber. Yes, they turned you to a super fan. Ah, thanks, I will. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So you should definitely do that. Because you give great tips and strategies and clip and put it out there. And you can clip your clips. You don't have to use the clips they give you. You can create your own clips. So yeah, so I would just use that. At least in the beginning as you're starting to build. Yeah. Natty Nat. Okay, so Natty Nat, let me explain real quick. So I don't know all the details. I'm trying to interpret and understand the logic of TikTok. TikTok has its own logic. I'm gonna get back to my friend the readout. I don't know if you're still in the room. I want to get to your question because you did ask a question about the $9.99 because I want to speak to that from a practical perspective and just answering your question, but I also want to speak to that from a mindset too. So I think that's important to kind of go deeper into the whole $9.99 piece. And we talked about, and then Nika talked about it from a viewer benefits perspective. So I think that's important too, to understand what the fan club benefits are and really understanding what you had been paying or have been paying or paying versus what you could save, at least initially, by becoming a super fan. So there's a piece of that you want to pay attention to as well. Okay, so Natty, really quickly. So what I think TikTok did, and this is just my assumption, I didn't see it in black and white anywhere, I didn't read this, but I assume if you are a person who is attending live streams, you're engaging in a live stream, you have live hosts that you like and you love their live stream, the live stream content, and you come and you want to support, you want to learn from them, you want to engage or get whatever benefits they have to offer, you came here and you click the star, or I think the star's down here too. You, is it? I don't see it there. So you must have clicked the star up here. So you came and clicked the star and you subscribed. And TikTok's like, okay, you subscribed in a live stream. So you apparently, as a super fan, as a fan club member, you want to be a super fan. So I think that was the logic. Now, you could be a person that has some creator that you love their content. You want their videos, their sub-only videos. You want to be able to engage and get all that content. Now, before the stuff was commingled, but you could be a person that never comes to lives, or if you do come to lives, you've never clicked a subscription, but you have went to someone's page and clicked their subscription benefit. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. Hello, friend. And you click their subscription benefit and subscribe to their page because you're like, you know what? I want to see all their sub only videos. They give some great information, and I want to become a subscriber. Or, maybe they have a digital product that only their subscribers can get. And I want to be able to download that and get that information because that sounds amazing. So just recognizing there are people who do that. And so TikTok said, okay, I would imagine they said these people clicked the page for content based subscriptions. And then these people came into live and clicked the live stream subscription benefit. Those are two different people. Coach Chantel! I don't know if you knew this, friend, but you just leveled up. You just became a level 25er. Look at you. You're going to be flying in twice. I love it. So yeah, that just came across my screen that you leveled up. Look at you. Congratulations, friend. Yes, I know. Thank you. She said, I know. He's like, don't be calling me out. I'm 25 now. I love it. So those that's the logic that I think. Look at you. That's how you do it. You're like, let me show y'all what I can do with my level 25. That's beautiful. Awesome, friend. And I don't know, y'all. If you're not following Coach Chantel, her yoga classes are beautiful. I know y'all in the agency know this, but she is a tremendous supporter too. So you guys, y'all want to make sure you are connecting with her and engaging with her live stream too, because she is a supporter, you all. So for a live host perspective, would you have to do a sub super fan live and a regular sub live? No. No. You only got super fan live now. The subscription live doesn't exist anymore. It's a super fan live. Everything live related happens for super fan. Okay? Look at you. You're about to be level 25 in here too. You'll be 25. So yes, it is very much only super fan here. Just Kay, thank you so much for being here. So everything you're doing in the live stream is a subscription called Superfan. That is what this subscription is. Now, the content side, the subscription does not have live stream access. There's no sub only live for people who have your content subscription. They do have the subscription benefit where they can see your content, your videos that you have assigned for subscribers. That's their benefit. They are able to do that. People here, super fans, don't get to see those videos. They have to pay for that. So that's why you would have a person's subscription. That's why you would have a person's subscription and their super fan. If you want to see the videos that they talk about, that's why you would do it. So you better show up and show out. Thank you so much. And as I say that, you just made me think of something by asking that question, baby. I waited to do this here and for my community. You're so sweet. Oh, that was sweet. Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. I appreciate you, friend. That was sweet. So yes, level 25. So regular sub is only content. Super fan is live content. Yep. Let me say this, y'all. TikTok. That was that. I'm gonna say this out loud because you know I don't hold back. That was smart. TikTok. I'm just gonna say that was smart of you because, hey, Coach Rhonda. So if you got somebody who is here, did you get my comment? I didn't, Janine. I didn't get your comment, friend. What was your content? last thing I saw was what I responded to, where you was saying it's difficult to keep up with both live and content, but that was we talked about that. So I'm not sure you got filtered on me. Thank you for the likes, Coach Rhonda. So here's why I say TikTok was smart. So if you are somebody here from a super fan perspective, and you have super fans in your room, people who are engaging, people who are building, you're building community, people are essentially wanting to be in relationship here, and you want to be a part of the super fan community, you want to attend the sub only lives, you want to have that access. Um, from a super fan perspective, you probably want to be able to look at the content too if you're a super fan. In most cases, I think that's probably what Favorite's dealing with. Favorite's like, wait a minute. I was able to come to her lives and see her content, her sub only lives, and her sub only videos. And TikTok's like, okay, all right, we got you. Now you can go there, but you're gonna have to pay. So that's essentially what happened, because they understand what's happening here. People are invested in that room, the live host, what's being shared, the benefits, the perks, all the things that's coming here, and they're like, okay, let's divide and conquer. Let's see how we can make this make sense, where we have people who are truly invested on both sides. So that was ingenious on TikTok, because they are really capitalizing on the whole the fan mindset. Can I edit my live replay without the boards on top? No, that is the bummer. But I think for you, it still works. It still works because you're live. For me, I'm like, oh, maybe I wouldn't want to have a board. But for you, I think the boards work with what you're talking about. Yeah. So, but no, it's no way to edit it unless you put something over the board, like some kind of black screen over it, so you don't see the board. So that probably would be, and then you might put a black screen and put words on top of it. You might be able to camouflage it, but I don't know if you can really. She could crop it, I guess. Yeah, possibly. Depends on how. Yeah, maybe because you don't. I don't think you get any of this. This is not going to be in the recording, so you probably could crop it. Depends on how you do it. Yeah. Your board though. Do you? Well, you did use a board the other day. You did. Okay. So you might be able to crop it. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the cost. Here's the cost thing too. Part of the cost I just want to speak to the $9.99. So what TikTok did is that they have some standard perks that are included across everybody's super fan. So the super fan essentially is an upgrade where you'll see, let me pull up where you guys can see a breakdown of the super fan benefits. But essentially the super fan benefits, give me one second. Hold on one second. I had to go back into my screen to find it. The super fan benefits essentially will allow you, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll through a couple pages. So, uh, so when TikTok thinks about people being fans, let me move it over a little bit. When TikTok says you're a fan, essentially says, okay, join my fan club automatically. So if you come into my room, many of y'all probably already a fan club, but TikTok says, okay, if you join, thank you, Miss Darlene, hello. So if you join, you get to join, I think at level, Nika, are you still in the room? Because Nika's been looking at this in great detail. Let me know if you're still in the room. I think you join at level 10. I think that's where you automatically join at level 10. Yes. Correct me, put in whatever you think is important for people to know from a viewer benefit, from the super fan benefit. But I think you joined at level 10. It probably has it in this fine print down here, so I'm going to scroll in a second. And so you have that, and then it says you always stay, your fan club stays active. You notice sometimes when your fan club kind of goes dormant a little bit. How you doing, Yolanda? It goes dormant where you can't send your heart me, or you can't send the stickers, you can't do anything. It's because your fan club is inactive. Somehow it's not activated. I'm not sure why that happens. Don't quote me on this. Again, Nika, she probably knows a little bit better from the viewer experience. But from that point, you always will have it active, so you wouldn't have that issue. Okay, this is where I say you reach level 10 as a new fan club, as a new fan member. So you automatically leapfrog. to level 10. Thank you so much, friends. You get the entrance spotlight. You see our friend when Miss Darlene just came in. She came in as a super fan. She comes flying in at the top. You guys heard me say that yesterday. There's a special level thing too. There's a special level thing too. Yeah. What does that mean? Special level thing. Hello, Veronica. Thank you for joining. And then you have bonus points for the popular live. So again, as you're thinking about points that you collect, you get bonus points. I think it's 1350 that you're able to get as a fan club member. Um, Here's some other things you want to be aware of. And in here it says, so now it's talking about, hold on, the white on white is blocking. What does it says? When you level up a banner with us, I missed it. Hold on, my little thing that's not showing it. It says, when you level up a banner with a swelling heart um, shows up. Oh, okay. That's cute. I haven't seen that yet. Have I seen that? I don't think I've seen someone level up yet. Thank you so much, my fave. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for the daily heart me. And so just know that oh, appreciate the stickers coming out. And so you have these other perks that come automatically as a super fan. So again, you join bonus points for populars, and then here you get exclusive gifts. Good, hello. Exclusive gift. You get the exclusive stickers, some exclusive gifts and stickers that you can send out. You get the sub only live for and so what they did with this column, sub only with the subscription, they were showing what was the benefits that you saw with subscription. Many of these things here, they probably should have done it differently. In my opinion, they probably should have did a color code difference. But essentially, these benefits here, many of them now go away for the subscription column because it's changed. Thank you for the shares. So you used to get a, the exclusive gifts. You don't have that anymore as a subscriber. You have it as a subscriber, but now you have it as a super fan. So keep in mind the super fan column is what we're paying attention to. The stickers, you have that as a super fan. Sub only live, you have that as a super fan. You don't have it as a subscriber. So these first three things have gone away. You said I leveled up this morning at 29. Did you? Oh wow. Okay, Coach Jesse, you are growing. You're about to be like Nika. I think you both are like right at the 30 mark. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do my sound effect for you. Hold on one second. I love it. So yes, so you have those first three things go away now because those are for subscribe. That's no longer exists for subscribers anymore. You have the creator customized perks again for superfan. That's where my perks come in, or your perks as a creator. So you have that, and then you have the sub only space that does still exist. I think it exists for both spots, both subscriptions and for the super fan. And then the creator chat room, definitely, it's probably for both of them as well. And then the sub only videos, okay, that exist. Okay, so that is where it is for subscribers. You see where it's not here, it's checked off. That's the one thing you don't get as a super fan because again, that's content based. I wish these first three that they color coded them differently because those are the three things that you don't see as subscribers anymore either. The rest of them are under the subscription still. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense, friends. I appreciate you all coming in. I can't wait to see what they roll out for the super fan gifts. Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, they have some special gifts for super fans. Yes, that would be cool. Um, can you do a regular sub live? A regular sub live. Okay, favorite RT, Nikki. Here's what I will tell you. So Nika talked about this earlier. So in the live stream, we don't say sub anymore. We say super fan. So you could do a regular super fan live. That's what it's called. It's not called sub anymore. You are a super fan. So yes, you could do a super fan live. That's what this is. Sub live, where they say that, is now a super fan live. That's what it essentially is. Yeah, both are checked. No, you cannot. That's why I said these first three, where they checked them, they should have not checked them. They should have made those red or a circle with a line through it. Something that kind of shared that does not exist anymore. Those first three things do not exist for subscriptions anymore. That's my understanding. The sub only lives is only for super fans. Okay, so that's my understanding. So those first three exclusive gifts, no, you don't give. I mean, maybe they give gifts from, but see, content gifts is for people who have the creator has that access, not the. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that doesn't exist for a subscription either, unless they turn that on where you can get gifts on the content side for subscribers. Maybe they could do that, but the creator is the one that is able to receive gifts because you got to be 10,000 or more followers. So yeah, that wouldn't even make sense. So no, no, I don't think that's going to exist on the content side either. Stickers, maybe there's some sub only stickers over there that they would do for your content side, maybe, but I don't think so. I think that again, I think that's in here. I think that's in the live stream. He said, well, what do we have here? Urban, he's so cute. I was like, well. Okay, yeah. So all of this is for your super fans. Like I said, these first three, I think they would have been better off changing the colors or something like that so that they can show that these things no longer exist for the subscription side. And then they should have added all the other things that they've added for the subscription side. Because I heard they're doing a bulletin board. They're doing the group chats for your subscribers. So there's some enhancements that they're making here on the sub side. So they didn't list all of those, but there are some new perks that we're going to see. Hello, friends, joining the live. I appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have any questions. So I'm going to show one more. Let me go here. I have to go. Let me go back into my FX. So the last one is here, and this is where we talked about some of the language here. So you can get 1350 for the points towards your fan level. So you get those points. It talks about the rollout, and then they had the FAQs if you have any questions about the upgrade. So that's kind of the other perks. So when you look at that long list, we saw that whole list, those are the super fan perks. This creator customized perks. If you click my super fan, if you click up here, you can see my customized perks. Okay, so a couple of them that are that I have there highlighted. Where will you be able to purchase a subscription? I'm thinking on a person's profile on their page. Yeah, you can purchase on their page. You know, subscriptions there. Yeah, charge your phone. You said charge my phone. My phone is. I actually do have it charging right now. Is that what you just said? That was a reminder for me. So sweet. It's like charge your phone, girl. My phone is actually charging. Thank you. But yeah, you would go on someone's page and click their subscription benefits, their subscription. The screenshot show. Oh, the red from the battery. You saw that? That screenshot was from like early August. I think that screenshot's old. I have to go back and look at the date, but yeah, it was old. It's so funny. And you know my phone stay uncharged. He's so funny. Okay, so the so subscriptions. He said, I know. He said, I know the whole thing. So subscriptions on your page is where they will purchase subscription in the live here. So couple things that I offer. So if you were to click the subscription, the star, you'll see the perks that I offer. And so here's the mindset thing too. Nika doesn't miss. She don't miss anything. She owned it. That's why I said she has it held down from a viewer perspective on what all is needed to do in these TikTok streets for viewers. That's why I go to Nikki. I was like, what's the viewer? What should they be doing? Okay, so a couple things I offer for my subscription is TikTok has custom perks, and this is what I shared with you all earlier. You want to go back. So if you have a subscription yesterday, your subscriptions were activated, then I want you to go back and reevaluate, do an assessment of your subscription benefits. Are they content focused? Are they live stream focused? Under the fan club area, you can see the subscriptions. So my customized perks is I do sub only lives, the quote unquote the super fan only lives. I just say so super fan only lives. So that is going to be offered. Um, I think I had it checked off. You guys can look and see. I'm trying to remember everything I had there. You see the badges, the stickers, all that stuff too. Super fan only lives, the super fan only chats. I'm going to try to activate that a little bit more, especially when we have a topic that we want to make sure I prioritize some of the questions coming from our super fans. And then I'm also going to try to prioritize super fans when it comes to what I call a spotlight Q&A panels. So I'm going to activate the panel and have super fans come up in panels and essentially interact and take turns with asking questions, engagement, conversations, and stuff. And so we're going to use that a little bit more frequently so that our super fans are really getting priority and exclusive access to getting their questions answered, but also being able to share out some different information. So I'm going to shift a little bit of how I operate because I love to say everybody, I love to see and support and answer questions, and I will continue to do that. Like I said, I'm going to try to be a little bit more exclusive in terms of how I support super fans, especially with the cost being a little higher and wanting to make sure people get the benefit for their time and effort for joining my super fan benefit. And so that's another thing I'm going to try to do per live. So I have to kind of work through the logistics of what time I do that. Obviously, I want to answer questions and teach. But I think we're going to try to make it so that even when I talk about roll call for the agency, but if I can find a time, maybe in the last 10 or 15 minutes, that I'm able to let the super fans be active. So I might do it in the beginning or I may do it at the end. I have to just decide on how that logistically makes sense. And then we'll have live topics. I like to make sure that the super fans are going to be able to identify topics and conversations we need to have maybe the next day or a couple days out so we can make that top of mind for folks, especially if there's something like this super fan that's pressing. Or, thank you so much, Janine, for joining. Or just making sure people are aware of any other new features or other changes that's happening in TikTok. Okay, so that's something else we'll talk about, and then and then really just making sure that you do the shout outs. I want to make sure super fans feel special. So that's my benefits. As you know, as a live host coach, but also a creator agency, I'm always looking at this space to be a recruiting space. So I'm trying to balance how much I'm able to support the other things that need to happen with my live stream. So, but just know that those are things that I'm trying to offer. Look at you, join. He's so sweet. So those are things I'm trying to offer. And then obviously I will continue to recruit people who want to be a part of the agency, and I want to continue to support people. So we'll see. We'll see how this rolls out. I may have to add some additional benefits. There's one or two things that I actually toggled off, and I haven't added them yet. So I'm trying to decide logistically how to include it. Again, with the agency piece of it, I gotta continue to honor and respect everybody in the agency, everybody who's looking to go live, and supporting their journey as well. So that is my super fan perks and customized perks and benefits. The other thing I will say, I guess I want to honor. I'm gonna talk to myself. The other thing I want to honor, just the fact that super fan comes with, obviously when TikTok designed this, they tried to make it more enticing for the person who is coming in, clicking that daily heartbeat, trying to engage in a live stream and wanting to level up. So they're trying to make sure that people are able to realize and see what does it mean to be a super fan. If you're going to come back and engage in a room, you're going to learn from that room. You're supporting this community for this particular live or other lives that you do the daily heartbeat. Hello, Dee. How are you, friend? And so as you're coming to a live host room, they're saying, okay, well, how do you leapfrog? How do you get more levels or level up pretty quickly? How do you get more points? How do you get some of the other benefits that would take you longer and maybe even a little bit more money to get? Okay, so TikTok's saying, okay, Superfan is your exclusive fast pass to do that, and so that's essentially what just happened. And I don't want you to underestimate that. Depending on a room that you're frequenting and you're learning from and growing from, like how do you make sure that you're getting the most out of it, and you're able to also benefit in terms of being a super fan too. So that's something you want to keep in mind. Thank you so much for the donuts. All right, friends. So let me know if there's any questions about that. I said earlier mindset. I was going to talk about mindset. So that's the practical part of it. Mindset part of it. Here's the deal, and we've talked about this in a couple different ways because I think we can instantly say, oh, well, that's kind of expensive. Oh, I don't know if I want to pay that. Oh, what's the value? What's the benefit? Oh, should I do that? Nobody's not going to buy my super fan. Nobody's going to get it and stuff. And I would probably push back a little bit on that. Just the notion that nobody's going to get it. First of all, there are millions, billions on this app. And at the end of the day, people are coming and they're learning and growing from you and they like you. The old adage that there's somebody for everybody in this world, it is. And there's multiple people for any one of us in this world. And so just recognizing you can build community, you can support your community and offer a benefit like this. So I don't want you to get turned off by the price because there's people who just spent $9.99 on a Starbucks or some other beverage of their choice and it's gone. Okay? And there's no value, no benefit. It was that quick, amen to that. Exactly. That quick thirst was quenched and now they're thirsty again. Okay? And their $10 is gone. So just recognize at the end of the day, it's about how you talk about what you offer and what you're providing. And you said, Butch Brothers? What's Butch Brothers? Is that the other coffee? Where's Butch Brothers at? I love it. Any idea what the split is for TikTok and live with Superfang? Yes, Nika. Give me 1 second. I'll share it with you. It's 50-50 plus processing fee. 50-50 plus processing fee. So, how do you know I just left Starbucks? D, how much you spend at Starbucks? You could have got 2 super fans. I love it. Okay, so, but yes, coffee, drinking it. So yeah, so people are gonna make decisions about what they want to spend their money on, and it's up to you to decide how you become part of their budget. In the words of Janine, how do you become part of their budget? Okay, so that's pretty much what I would say to that. Sit in my car, listen to with my Starbucks. I love it. And so you decide on what that looks like for you. But at the end of the day, I don't want you to be discouraged by somebody else who is offering a super fan and all the things that come from that person because they're a bigger creator or whatever the case may be. Because your community is coming to you because they like you. They want to be with you. They want to learn from you. And when I do my super fan only lives, there are people I turn on the preview and there's easily 1 or 2 people who buy my subscription, who get my subscription because again, they want to join the conversation. How you doing, Hella Q? And so we heard Flourish this morning. She said, I was one of those people who got your subscription. And she said, I don't think you finished the story. But just recognize that happens all the time. And people get it. And then she's become a person that's joined the agency since then. It has started with her, eardropping on one of my sub only lives and was like, let me go ahead and pay for this. And that's how it works. That's right. People will put you on their budget if they want to support you. That's it. That's it. And so sometimes we need that. Exactly. We $25 yesterday. Starbucks for 2 coffees and chocolate chip cookies. I'm just saying, where is the return on investment? Okay. Where is the return on investment? Janine, I might need to call you up, friend, so they understand the value of their money. Okay. So just think of it that way. So at the end of the day, people will get your subscription, and I honestly, it's up to you in terms of how you structure your benefits. But people will join and connect. Mrs. M Digital, hello me Digital, hello friend. I can picture so many coffee memes and TikTok if TikTok would allow it. How you doing, Ebony? could afford 4 super fans with my Chipotle order. y'all, y'all lucky my content disclosures on. I'm naming all these companies. I love it. Yes, truth upside the head. I heard that, friend. That's it. Hello, everyone. Yes, where is the return on the ROI? That's it. That's it. Great taste. I love it. So that's it. So at the end of the day, you like, okay, well, what do I need? Skipping lunch so I can get a super fan. I know, because I'm going to teach you how to make sure that you, in turn, can get your Starbucks money. Can you get your other passive income by going live? That's what this is all about. You can budget all you want to with Starbucks, Chipotle, whoever you want to. If you just go live. All right, friend. You said happy birthday. Whose birthday is? It's not mine, but happy birthday to you. Let me know, Ebony. How you doing, friend? Skipping lunch. Okay, let's see. He said needed to get through 12. Yes. Okay, I get you. 12-hour shift. I get you, friend. That caffeine is real. You need to go to my Dr. Lisa shops for my neural gum. For the gum chewing. That way you can get that. You get the subscription. You got gum for the next 60 days. I love it. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right, friends. Let's see. See the sub stickers coming out. Thank you so much, friend. Let's see. I'm going to tell my chat to skip one meal and get a super fan. There we go. Help us with the coffee addictions. Y'all better buy your own coffee. Get a coffee pot and get your own coffee and make your coffee for the next month so you can get your super fan. Oh, you said happy Monday. Oh, you so sweet. Emily said it wasn't birthday, it was Monday. It is Monday, friend. I'm going to tell them Dr. Lisa told me to say that. That gum is the truth. That gum is the truth. Oh, y'all, look here. This is gone. Where's my Luna? Luna, my gum, I think I got like 4 pieces left. Ooh, 2. 2 pieces. And then my neural gum, the other flavor, because this was 90, y'all. This was a 90 pack. I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all girl got a gum chewing addiction when I'm not live. Well, all right. Oh my goodness, I have so many questions by Wellness about super fans. Let me know, friend. I went through it. That's my 10 o'clock. My 4 o'clock has been all super fans. Let me know what your questions are. Help, you said D help. Yeah, make your coffee at home, friends. There we go. Make that coffee at home. Step away from the coffee into your new life as a super fan. There we go. I love it. Okay. Which one is that I need to get some? Is that I need to get some? Oh, the cinnamon. That was the cinnamon flavor. I like the cinnamon, y'all. I do. It is. It reminds me of the old school Big Red. I love the cinnamon. That's what it puts me in mind of. It's nostalgic for me, I think. We're fasting for super fans. Is that it? Doc, if I make sub only video, that can still be a super fan perk? No. No. I'm saying no, but I'm pausing because here's what I need you to do. Superfan perks, there's some that TikTok had under Superfan that they automatically uploaded. Something did say video, but I don't remember what it said. I don't know if it was video content. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, and I might be misrepresenting what I saw. But I'm gonna say no for now. No, that is content. Only reason why I'm saying maybe is because I do believe there was something that could have been toggled on, and I chose not to toggle it on. But I don't think it was video content. I think it was something else, like video shout outs or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But or video topic. It was something. but I don't know if it was video content. I don't think it was. So for that reason, I'm gonna say no. He said, I love those. Um, so just but check. I'm gonna check when I get off just to make sure I'm not misrepresenting what's there. It wasn't what I thought. Um, uh, God bonus woman, what you're asking questions, friends. Let me know. So all of my subs are offered the super fan choice. Can you just explain it? You will probably cover my questions in an overview. Okay, gotcha, got it. So there's that's subscriber content. Yes, without a doubt, it's subscriber content. So yes, it is on the subscriber side. Reason why I'm pausing because I saw something and I can't remember where how it was worded. But the answer is we're gonna say no for right now. No, you cannot. So that is subscriber content, definitely. Okay, definitely subscriber content. So really quickly, for an overview, super fans is the content for your live stream. It is the subscription benefit for your live stream. And then there's content based subscriptions. So when somebody goes to your profile, they see subscriptions. They can click that and get your subscription benefits, such as your sub only videos or your sub only group chat or your sub, it depends on what you have offered there. That's where they would get your subscription benefits. Hello, Coach Lily. How are you, friend? Um, so that is your subscriptions. Now, when you go to your fan club, you on the live center side, you click your fan club area. If you click your fan club area, go to the fan zone area. Scroll all the way down. You see where you can customize perks for your super fan. That's where you are looking at all the different benefits you offer for the super fan. Okay, so those are benefits that TikTok has some default benefits there. You bright, you shine bright like a diamond. Thank you so much, friend. So TikTok has all those benefits, the stickers, the badges, you can update the stuff that we already had updated. Remember yesterday I had Lisa. One was my fan club, and the other one was my subscription. Now they've merged that banner, that badge to be the super fan for subscription people, and obviously you get the fan club benefits too. I'm a little concerned if it's this challenging for live hosts to understand about the viewers. What about the viewers? This is day one. This is day one of any new thing that rolls out. Day one is always confusing. By day five, we'll have this. We'll all have this. This will be easy to explain, and you'll hear people coming up with their own creative ways of talking about it. So this is day one. It'll get easier. I think it's the setup. It's just understanding practically how this looks and how does it work. But I'll say this: there's still aspects of the fan club I don't truly always understand either, y'all. I'm just saying. So TikTok is a little convoluted, but at the same time, we get used to it. So, and they're gonna always change too. That's the other thing. So change is inevitable. So let's see. We have to get really good at explaining it. I know we will. We'll get much better. I'm gonna run in and out and execute in the super fan as you speak to us. Okay, you're gonna fly in, keep flying, and be like, "Hi, I'm cute. Hi." Because I got to do the live shout outs. I know we're overachievers in LI. Yes, LIYA. Yes, yes. But that gives ourselves some grace here. Yes, let's give ourselves some grace. Absolutely. People are coming in my room with the superfan destination. Does that mean they purchased? Hi, Mickey. How you doing, friend? Um, the answer to that is yes. Yesterday, not necessarily today. Yesterday they were subscribers. Today they became super fan folks, super fanners. Okay, so not many of them probably purchased today. I'm going to gather that probably none of them did. But yesterday they were subscribers for you, and so today they now have the new badge. They don't have the old subscriber badge. They have the new super fan badge. So that's what happened for many of them. All your subscribers turned into super fans. Yep, they turned into super fans. Yep. Now you might have had somebody who purchased. I'm not sure if you did or didn't, but for the most part, those were all people who were your subscribers yesterday. Yeah. So So I came in as a super fan for you, right? Yep, you was a subscriber for me yesterday. You didn't purchase it, did you? you you didn't purchase. You came in as a super fan. Yeah. So you had a subscription still, friend. Yes. That's exactly what just happened. Yep. If someone purchases, does it tell you when you in your live? If someone purchases, does it tell you when you in your live? If somebody purchased right now, it sends you a notice that the person purchased. You see it in your live. And then they become a list of people who are your subscribers in your list of subscribers. Yeah, and you actually see it in your live because if I hit here, if I hit my star up top, it says who are my super fans. It lists it. There's a whole list of super fans in here. It says only showing public accounts. Oh, okay, so it only shows the public accounts. So that's what it says. Anybody who's private, it doesn't show, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, you see it in both areas. Okay. Let me know if there's any other questions. Vibe Wellness Woman, let me know if I answered it. Angie in progress. Hello, friend. Joined as a super fan. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. They can purchase the $2.99 basis on my second. Thank you for the daily heart. May say that again. Or my second year, or they can purchase the super fan. Okay. Um, Hello, Astro. How are you doing, friend? So here's what we learned. If they didn't already have your subscription purchased yesterday, then anything that's purchased today would be the flat fee for $9.99 for the super fan. So as the live stream, this is for live stream perks and benefits. To become a super fan, they would have to purchase the $9.99. If they had already subscribed yesterday, then they have up to 3 months to get that previous $2.99. Or if they did it like an auto renewal, we learned this. Favorite RT, she has hers purchased and she has 7 months left remaining at the $2.99 rate. So she's kind of grandfathered in. They do not refund your money, it just stays. So you're essentially grandfathered in. So that's what we learned with people who purchase for multiple months. Now, they can go to your profile and click subscription and get your subscription benefit perks. So that's what happens. Hey, Dr. Lisa, how you doing, friend? Yes, so they can get any tiers, any benefits that you have for your content focused pay, like your videos or anything that's content focused. They can buy that benefit, but you can't be a super fan and be able to engage with your content that's sub only videos or the sub only group chat and stuff like that. That's separate. That's a separate subscription they would have to purchase. Dad Hacks, how are you there, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. There was an option to cancel when I accepted being a super fan. Yes, you could cancel at any point. That's what they said. So they can purchase subscriptions or super fan, which qualifies them for sub lives and other perks. Sub lives is part of the super fan benefit. So a subscriber, somebody who bought your subscription for your content based stuff would have to become a super fan. They would have to buy your super fan to come to your sub only lives, to come to your super fan only lives. So someone who's not a super fan, if I started a sub only live right now, anyone in the room who is not a super fan would not be able to participate in that. They would have to purchase it to be able to attend it. So anything like that, so the sub lives, the sub chats, all that stuff is part of the super fan. So your subscribers who want your content based stuff would have to buy a subscription to be able to access that. Okay? And then your subscribers who access your content stuff, if they want to come to your sub only live or your super fan only live, they would have to become a super fan and have to purchase that subscription. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense, friend. So yeah, you would definitely have to purchase. Subscribers is content, super fans is our lives. Yep, that's it. Yep, that's how it works. And so, and then when you're over 10K, look at TikTok. TikTok, what does that mean for me? TikTok, be nice. Let's see. So thank you so much, friends. Let me know if there's other questions about superfans. I know it's going to take a minute for us to get used to it. But so, okay, so for example here, if I wanted to turn on, okay, so now I'm confused as to why I thought I was confused, because that's what I thought I was. You're a super fan. You are a super fan. Now, what you're probably not is someone who has access to my videos. So you're a super fan. So look here, super fans. Super fan chat just cut them. So if you're a super fan in the room, say hi. So Vile Wellness Woman, you just flew back in. Hello, friend. I turned on the super fan only chat. So only my super fans can talk right now. Hi. So Janine, say hi. See? So that's a perk of super fans. Hi, I get it now. So that's a perk of super fans. They're the only ones that can comment right now. And so when you're live, you could turn this feature on. Now you could have turned it on yesterday too for your subscribers. I just never really did it, but I could have. So this becomes a perk of the live. Now I could actually go live right now just for my super fans. He said, okay. So that becomes, again, a perk of the super fans. Now, if I go live right now, anybody who purchased my content subscription, they cannot join the live. They wouldn't be able to. They would have to be a super fan to be able to join it. Paper, did you leave to go see what it says? Did you leave out to just see what it says? What does it say? Does it say super fan chat? What does it say? Tell me what it says. I wonder what it says. I'm about to cut it off, but anybody put it in the chat, the super fans, what does it actually say for you all? Does it say super fan only chat or sub only? I should say super fan only. I would imagine. It looks the same. So it says sub only still? It still says sub only? Okay. TikTok considers y'all. I mean, it is a subscription. They call it a subscription upgrade. So it is a subscription. So that's probably the price. Price of content. Price of content sub. It depends on you. It depends on you. So my price is I have two programs out there. I have a $2.99 one, and I have a $5.99. $5.99 is my premium, where I do a profile audit and look at your brand and how your content aligns with your brand and your title, your nickname and your username. So I kind of look at your entire profile, and that's my $5.99 subscription benefit plan. I'm sorry, my $5.99 subscription plan. The $2.99 is where you have I think I have the videos, the sub only videos. You get both with the $5.99 as well. You get the sub only videos, because I'm going to do some more sub only videos, and I can't remember. I think I cut on the group chat and some other stuff like that. So I cut on all those features. That's the $2.99. That's kind of that's the standard, I call it. Standard and premium. So I just have two for now. I'll see if I add a third one. But those are my two benefits that I offer. And so if I want to say, hello, Patty. Okay, I just went to ChatGPT and have them write something. That's easy to understand that I can use. You can use what? It got cut off, friend. So yes, yeah, but this, hello, how you doing, Patty? See, Patty's a super fan coming in. So Nika joined. Nika's like, what is this? So I'm about to cut off the super fan chat or the sub only chat. But again, that's something where you want to offer different features for your community. So I just cut it off to explain my following. Explains my following. Okay, good. Oh, I like that. I like that. So and so do you have? So everybody, in my opinion, it says super chat only. Oh, okay, I like that. Super chat only. Okay. Thanks, Nika. Appreciate you, friend. Also, they still haven't approved my perks. I was able to be removed. Be removed from what? Let me know, friend. Social media. Super fan only. Oh, it says super fan only. Super fan only chat. Okay, it did say that. Okay, okay. Affluent. Great day, everyone. How you doing, Affluent Angel? Sorry, I mistyped that. Super fan only. Gotcha. Okay, super fan only. Okay, super fan only could chat at that time. Yep. So, when it comes to Linus, what you were saying, I was saying everybody, you really should think about both, but you should have a super fan. You guys are live hosts, so you should have something that you offer in your community just to offer more support and engagement with your super fans. You said I was almost removed because the Superman was on. I'm good now. Now, the super fan was on the super fan chat. So, what's your name? You came on when I was doing a little experiment. So people who are not super fans can stay. You can listen. You just couldn't comment. Yeah. Now, granted, is that something you want to stay where you can't comment? I don't know, but it depends on what's being discussed. But you weren't going to be removed because it wasn't a sub only live. That's different. It wasn't a sub only live. It was just a super fan chat that I toggled on at that point. Also, your sub link is in your bio. My sub link to my content subscription is where in my Service Plus. Let me know if that's what you meant. Yeah, I think that's what you meant, but let me know. Super fan. Yep. Yes. Okay. Yep. Understood. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So for people to subscribe to content on your profile page, oh, it's in my bio. It's up here. Is that what you meant? What did you mean? In my mini profile? Can I run by my tiers? Um, yes. What you mean? You wanna talk with you later? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. Your tiers. This is tiers for your content side. Your tiers for your content side because Superfan only has one plan. So for the live stream, it's just one thing. Content side, there's two things. There's I think three tiers you can have. Yeah, you have up to three tiers on the content side. For Superfan, it's just the one subscription plan now. Yes, yes, for the subscription. Okay. On your actual profile. Yes, that's where it should be. So that makes sense to me. I thought you were saying this somewhere in the live stream, but yes. So your content subscription is on your profile. That's where it's at. Quentin, how you doing, friend? Miss Bradley, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Any of my new people in the room, put new in the chat. If you are new, let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer questions for you. I know sometimes TikTok can be a little confusing, but you're more than welcome to connect to and ask questions or just say hello. Dr. Lisa, please let let me know. Let me what you want to let me know if you want to come up. What do you have a question? So people go to your profile to subscribe to your content. Yep, yep, yep. That's where you go or join. Yep. Please let me know what day is good for you for our meeting. Okay. Wednesday, Thursday is still good. So pick which one makes sense for you. Wednesday or Thursday. Just let me know which one. And send me a message in TikTok. In TikTok, just message me in TikTok and just tell me which day works best for you. Wednesday or Thursday right now between 1 and 3, I think is still open. Okay. Yes, we got to 1K. Yes, perfect. All right, friends, let me know if there's any last minute questions. I appreciate you all. TikTok has me live right now I've been live for Wednesday. It's good for me. Perfect. Okay. Message me so I don't forget, but I'm going to write something. I'll write myself a note real quick. But, yeah, put it on my calendar now. What you putting on your calendar? what time? What time you putting on there? Roll call, please, everyone. Yes, Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? So roll call. What time and time time zone? And Miss Darlene, how you doing, friend? 1 p.m. Okay, 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, perfect. I'll send you a message, friend. 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so on Wednesday. And what time zone, and topic for your live stream? Who's going live tonight? Who is going live? So let's put that Eastern. Yep. Who's going live tonight? So we can put that out there. We want some supporters. Some of y'all, it was plenty of people on the streets this afternoon. I didn't get a chance to pop in because I was in a meeting, but I'm going live tonight. Patty, are you really? You said my fave. You go live every night, Ray. You've been doing it. What let me your time is 7 or 9. What time do you go, my fave? And Patty, what time are you going? 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. 7 p.m. Eastern. Patty, what time are you going live? Janine, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Budget Mondays. Love it. Budget Mondays. 7 p.m. Central. Love that. 7 p.m. Central for Patty, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. Janine, and then we have 7 p.m. Eastern, and then we have 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'm the East Coast, y'all. So anybody else? Wigs with Tracy. Wow, thank you so much for being here. My shop live is starting within the hour. You're doing the TikTok shop live. That's on your other account. I'm going live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Coach Rhonda, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, awesome, awesome. Um, so we have Patty, Rhonda, both of them are 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then we have Janine, 8:30. We have my fave at 7 p.m. I'm sorry, I should have said 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have Sultry Nana, she's going at 6, I believe. Is that it? Or no, 7 also. 7. Y'all, I said all these times, all mixed up, didn't I? Hopefully I got some of them right. Live at 6:30 p.m. Central. Live life lessons, I'm sorry, life coach pain points. Ooh, that's a good one, friend. Let's do this. Let me do this for you all. So, you said nope, this one. Okay, good. You're gonna go live on it. Okay, for shop. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What's today? Today is, what is today? Monday. Okay, I was like, what's today's date? Monday at 6 p.m. Central. Okay, 6 p.m. Central is Yolanda. Yolanda, what's your topic about, friend? I am Yolanda Marie. Coach Jesse, you are doing 6 p.m. Central as well. And then we also have Patty, who is 7 p.m. Central. And then we also have my fave 4, who is 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have 8:30 for Janine. We have 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, I'm out of order. 8 o'clock, who is for Coach Rhonda. And then Sultry Nana, you said, did you say 7 o'clock? You said 7 o'clock for Sultry Nana for your shop live? Because I think you said the next hour. So I think you're 7 o'clock Eastern. So yes. My fave, go live daily challenge. There we go, friend. It's so nice that we have registration links so I can register and add to my calendar. There we go. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes. Yeah, so definitely do your live events. Hey, guys. And also make sure you are scheduling your lives. So do those live events and sharing out your lives. Okay? So share them out. I think that's something that we got to make sure we're in the habit of doing. When I go live now, I share it out. Let me know who comes. I think E-Nurse, she sees it and she comes right in. Who comes right in when I send that live out? Because y'all, some of y'all are like here, like from the moment I hit send. So I love it. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, that's what it's all about. You got to share it out to your community so they know. You said me. I love that. So yeah, you got to share it with your community. Lovey, thank you so much for being here. 40 days of prayer, prosperity, and positioning. Woo! Is that your live topic? I am Yolanda Marie. 40 days of prayer, prosperity, and positioning. That is, and you're doing that today at 6. Was that 6 Central? That's a good one too, friends. Mr. Arlene said, what is that star? What star? Um, Yes, I love the notification it gives you. Yes. Mr. Arlene, what star? What star are you talking about? We are on day 4. Look at you. Good job. Love that. Love that. Yeah, that's good. What is registration link? She asked. Oh, what is the registration link? Yes. When you go to when you schedule a live event, people can register for your live event. Yep. So they can register to attend. I was good, y'all. I didn't do it for the whole week, but I think I did it up to Wednesday, where I sat down as soon as I got off my live the other day, and I'll probably do it out since today's Monday. I think I'll do it today too. Um, I just spent 10 minutes going in, creating new live events. I did it the other day, and I think I gotta go to Wednesday. I think I did Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I did that on Saturday. I did Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I did them for both my lives. Yep. I'm practicing on TikTok Live Studio. Yolanda, did you get my email about Mac Beta? Let me know if you got that. I didn't hear anything back from them, so maybe I wasn't selected. So hopefully one of y'all selected. I don't have a Mac. I have my daughter's Mac, but it's not a working Mac. Hello, friends, joining the live. You said I got the email, so I sent it to you. Hopefully, you guys signed up because I think it is something that is it was only for a 2-week period, I think, and so hopefully somebody is able to join from our agency. Um, and so everyone should be doing that, or you're potentially missing out on some people coming. Yes, you are. Yes, you definitely want to schedule it and put it out there. Yes, people do register. And then I've had, for this live alone, I had 2 people register. I don't know who did it. It might have been E-Nurse because she was here as soon as I started the live. So it could have been her. But there were at least 2 people who had registered. Are you able to see if we applied? Applied? No, I can't. Mm-mm. No. You talking about for the Mac beta? No. No, that came from TikTok. So no, I don't see it. You said I will look for it. Yes, I sent it. What day did I send that, pals? Saturday, I believe. I think I was good, and I sent it out Saturday. So I was trying to make sure I got it to you guys sooner rather than later. So I think it was Saturday. Yep. Only use live events for the match battle. Oh, you should use it daily. You said me. Coach. Oh, you registered. Awesome. Thank you so much, friend. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yes, I don't see it. It's not my event. It's not my program. So, all I did, and I would have sent it to you guys in TikTok, but I couldn't forward it. So I did that screenshot and I copied the link and sent it to you guys via email. So my Mac users, hopefully one of you guys can get accepted, and then we can get some insights from your experience. Okay. Um, so yeah, let me know if you get accepted. So please keep me posted. Wait, I missed that. You missed it. Let me see. Was you on my list? You weren't on my list. Halaki, you wasn't on my list of people I sent it to. Let me know. Did you want that? Please repeat about Mac users. So you are a Mac user. There is a beta test that's happening. TikTok's doing a beta testing to see if they can make Live Studio for Mac users. Right now, Live Studio is not available to Mac users. I said this on my Zoom yesterday too, so it is important that, and they're doing this beta testing. I want to say it was like up until like September 19th, 20th, something like that. So it's rolling out now. It's happening now, but it ends at the end of this week. When is the 19th? It's coming up. So Friday or Saturday, something like that. So I will forward you the email. Let me, matter of fact, I'll forward it to you while I'm here. So I'm so glad about the beta. I can't guarantee, I don't have anything to do with the beta. Matter of fact, all I did was forward the information. So I'm going to forward you what I sent to the others. But, let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm going to forward you the same message. You're welcome. And so, I have, so hopefully if everybody did it, I'm hoping somebody, I think hopefully a few of you will have already done it. And so that way we can have somebody from the agency that gets selected and can be kind of our eyes and ears of what to expect and what does it look like for um, people to use it with Max. Now I say that, and when it comes to regular live studio, we probably need somebody from the agency, Yolanda. Well, I'm volunteering Yolanda. Somebody from the agency to learn live studio as well so that we can use it. I'm just gonna put FY. Well, you know what? I'll do this. Um, so we have somebody who can teach us live studio. I know Dr. Trish was working with, she was reaching out to someone that was hopefully going to be a trainer or somebody on TikTok that does it. And so she was going to reach out to that person. It was somebody else I need to email this to. Give me 1 second, y'all. I think it was Coach Rhonda. I think it was you, if you're in the room still. I'm looking for your name. There you are. So Coach Rhonda and Holla Q, you both are getting this email. So you can see if you want to join. Okay. So I sent it to both of you. Yep. Mac user. Yep. So I sent it to both of you. I think Coach Rhonda, I don't think I had sent it to you originally. So thank you. You're welcome. So you both just got it from me. I'm okay with that. Hold on 1 second. Can you message me if anyone is interested in the We Speak Wednesday? Oh, okay. Hold on. You sent that? Oh my gosh. I'm behind. Let me see. Yeah, let's okay. Let's do this. Let me see. Um did you put it? I didn't send it. Oh, you got me. I was like, you sent that? I was like, I missed it. Did you want me to send? Yes, friend. I wanted you to send it. I didn't know if you had put it in the school. I wanted you to put it in school so we can gather people that way. And then I'll also, if you want to put it in school, that's a way to kind of put it out there to the group. And then if you want to put it in, I don't know if you have a flyer or if you have a posting, you can put it in the TikTok group chat here on TikTok, and I'll forward it to the other chats too, so people know to sign up. So however you promoted it, just send it to promote it with us too. Okay. However you want to do. If you want to send it to me directly, that's fine. I'll send it out to people. I'm totally fine. Okay, perfect. Because we talked about it. What Yolanda's talking about? She's doing. So we did a Friends and Learn box battle on Friday. Um, I am Yolanda Marie. She is doing a box battle in her room where people can participate in her box battle. So essentially, what it is she's helping you get comfortable with public speaking and connecting on camera, and she's doing it as almost like a Toastmasters format, which is really great, especially for people who are still kind of uncomfortable talking and doing the live stream that way. So just know, I am Yolanda. You want to talk about it real quick with who's here? I'm totally fine if you want to come up and invite. I'm not sure if this is a good time for you, friend. Um, yeah. You said, did I want you to email it? However you promoted it. If you promoted it to your community via TikTok or, yes. Okay. I want to sign up for the battle. My school enrollment is pending. I just accepted you, Urban, because I just looked up, like, oh, there's people in here. So I just accepted you, and Coach Jessie was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. She is still here. She was waiting on you to go into school and give her. She has a post out there. So sign up. So definitely sign up, Urban, and then we gotta tell Coach Marcel to sign up as well. So yeah, okay, yay, yeah, yeah. Coach Jessie's here. Let me, Yolanda, let's see. Let's have you come up, friend, so you can talk about your event. And you're doing it when? Wednesday? This Wednesday? This Wednesday? Wednesday? Let me know. me know when it's happening. So I am Yolanda Marie. Hello, friend. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yes, and so my goal is to provide a space for us to practice our communication skills,
Okay.
to be able to speak off the cuff. And so you'll have the opportunity to pick your own topic for one of the battle rounds. And then the audience will pick a topic for you so you can speak without knowing what the topic is. And then the last one, and in between each of the speeches, you'll have people that will vote for you. So like a typical battle, they're throwing gifts. So you'll be able to have people come in and vote for you by throwing the gifts. The last round, what I am thinking about doing is in the table topics environment, you have a timer to speak, and then there's a buzzer every time you say a word. Like if you say there's a little buzzer that goes off. And so really it's an opportunity for us to really develop, still have fun, but develop some communication skills to be able to speak on whatever topic you want to, you feel comfortable with, but also have opportunity to just speak off the cuff about whatever topic someone brings up to you. So we get to learn on our feet pretty quickly, but we still get to have a lot of fun doing that. And you still get the element of gifts, but not so stressful, because I know some people I talk to, they get really overwhelmed and stressed out about some box battles.
Yes.
So no stress, just fun. And so I want us to practice, if you're interested, on Wednesday morning at 11:30. I think is what I put on the flyer.
Okay.
And I'll send that out Wednesday morning at 11:30, and then Wednesday evening at no pressure there, right, Urban? And so be able to practice as well on Wednesday at 6:30. And again, this is going to be my first time setting it up and us operating in this way. So I'm also looking for your feedback in this process. So come out and support. I'm going to also attempt to set it up on TikTok Live Studio. So we'll see how that works.
Okay.
And so yes, you're a Toastmaster. Yay! Me too. DT. I was where I am. DTM. Wonderful. So you're familiar with the table topics portion. Mm-hmm. That's the portion that I really want to pull out, is to help us be able to speak off the cuff. And you see how I just said that would be a little buzzer noise that would go off in my club if I said
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, you're taking me back. I told Yolanda, I was back in my early career, I was the person that coordinated the student programs and events in my first job coming out of my graduate studies. And we had a Toastmasters club that we coordinated, and I helped facilitate it on a weekly basis during our meetings. And we would have, there was a couple of professors that also were the lead. They were like the faculty advisor for it. And so yes, you are taking me back with all the terminology. Yes, table topics and the buzzer for the and speaking off the cuff, all that stuff. So yes.
I think it would be fun. And even if you want to just come and hang out, it would be great to have someone to moderate. So if you don't want to necessarily speak and you want to moderate and can help with that, that would be great as well. I definitely appreciate it.
Okay, you said in this case that I'm the treasurer and board member. Look at you, Fred. Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yes, that's great.
So we definitely need some folks from the agency. If you want to email me the flyer, if you want to send it the way you shared it out for others to participate, however you did it is fine. And email me the flyer. I'll send that out to everyone in the agency, as well as making sure, you said perfect for podcasters, yes. And making sure that most people who are not going live, that may have a fear of public speaking, but they signed up for a live host or create a network agency, but they're not actually going live. So we want to get some of those folks to participate. And then some of our friends that are still kind of slowly getting their sea legs together and going live Urban, that was for you. I'm joking, but no, I'm not joking, Urban. So, but we want some of those folks to go live too. So we want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable, and obviously, the more support we can offer, the better. As well as, this is a fun way to doing it, and just making sure that people are able to have a good time, and you could bring this strategy and approach to your live stream. You can definitely do it for your live room.
Absolutely. You were scared.
Do it scared. That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
thank you
So,
so much. I love it.
and it's just a 1 minute speech. 1 minute. You just have to talk 1 minute. You can ramble on and on and on if you like to for the first part, and then it gets a little bit more concrete.
Yes. Yes. So, not how cute. Vibe Bonus Women, we're talking about on Wednesday. I am Yolanda. She is Yolanda Marie. She is hosting in her room, in her live room, uh, a a group box battle, essentially, in that format, elimination battle, but based off the Toastmasters format. So it's more public speaking. There's going to be a few impromptu questions she's going to offer, and people based on their response in the audience, and they're going to be able to invite their community and friends to support them and rally behind them, but they'll be able to give their speech, and I guess the person with the most points wins. And so that's how it will work, similar to what we did on Friday with the elimination battle that we did.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So awesome. Hey, so feedback about live studio.
Yes.
Interesting. How would live studio look with the boxes and then the sound? I don't
Yes.
know if that's gonna work. What you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to practice first. That's the plan before Wednesday. And if I have studio is set up, I did figure out the sound.
Okay.
I have an actual microphone that I'm using. Plus, I hooked up another. I don't know what the little box is called, but a little sound box. So I'm not using so much on the actual app. And TikTok did pop up a window for me that said if you're having any issues with echo, I think I ended up closing it down earlier today. It gave me some hints and tips to use, but basically it was like check your speakers and make sure that you don't have a lot of apps open, so you're not draining too much of your memory on the computer. And so far so good. It's been fine. I think today was the only day outside of when we were on live that someone said something about there was an echo in their room. So whenever they were talking, we were co-hosting, and whenever she made a comment or reply back to me, then if her comment was delayed, and she heard an echo in her room. But when I asked in the audience if anyone heard an echo,
I said when I did it with you, I heard it echo for me. Yeah, when I was,
okay.
Yeah.
So yes, one person said that on today, but other than that, no one has said anything. So yes, I just have to continue to tweak it.
Okay. Yeah, see it if it works. I think the other, So just the audio would be important with this particular. Yeah. All right, friend. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coordinating this. This should be fun.
Thank you.
And you're doing 11:30 a.m. Eastern.
Central Standard
Central. Okay, so that's 12:30 our time, my time.
Yes.
Okay, so 11:30.
This year.
You're doing the a.m. one, and then you're doing a p.m. one also.
Yes, 11:30 a.m. and then a 6:30 p.m.
And those are Central Time, and that means 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and that's this Wednesday, everybody. So, Urban, that actually, what day is Wednesday? The 17th.
Yes.
And so, Yolanda, how do you want to do it? You're going to send me a flyer? How do you want people to sign up with you?
I have an event. I'm going to put it on an event. The thing is, I was going to send it out, but I wanted us to, as far as the community is concerned, to be able to sign up for it. I didn't want to post it like a regular TikTok event because it allows me to connect, send it with followers, but I can't share it in the group.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't allow me to share it in the group. So if I send it out to followers, I wanted to make sure that it was in our community first.
Okay. Okay. So do this. I think it may be helpful to put it in school if you can make that put it out there today for folks, and people can go to your school and sign up quickly to your post, and that way you can at least get an initial head count to see if there's 4 or 5 people from the community that signs up, and then and then when it comes to if you want to send me an email, I'll send it out to some more people. We can send it out in the group chats and stuff like that as well.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
Okay.
I will do that.
And I'll direct everybody to go to either message you directly or go to your school to say that they want to participate.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
All right, take care. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, friends. So that should be fun. That should be fun. And so just know from what we did with the elimination battle, it was a fun time, y'all. It was good just seeing how people come and support, and there's random people who will come and support. And so it's actually a good time. So just know that it's all for your own personal development and growth and for a good time. Okay. So yes, this is a supportive community. Halleck, you're so sweet. I appreciate that. We are doing our best to support one another, and so we're gonna grow. We're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to do big things. We're gonna be all big creators and influencers. Okay. You say sounds terrifyingly exciting. Urban. You're so funny. You said exactly, Miss K. I appreciate your friend. You're so funny. It will be fine. Yes, it will be so much fun. And I think there's some prizes and stuff, so you'll see. It'll be a good time. I told I am Yolanda that I'm gonna contribute to supporting as well. So it'll be fun times. Okay. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any other questions. Your girl, how long have I gone live? Let's see. I always gotta look. Our agency motto really is do it scared. Do it scared. And practice makes progress. But you gotta practice. So I have 5 new gray hairs just thinking about it. It is not that bad, friend. It is not that bad. Thank you all. Is that I'm now really understanding my niche. Oh, really? Okay. I love it. Look at you. I'm now really understand. What does that mean, Miss K? What's your niche? Let us know. Thanks for supporting my practice. I love it, friend. That's it. Each one teach one. We're supporting. What do we say? What's the other saying? As you rise, you lift. You know what? You just don't rise and don't look back and don't support others. You gotta lift. You gotta make sure you're helping others, and we're all in this together. Just did my post to advertise my live. I'm gonna totally have grace since August. You are not great, friend. You can't blame this all on TikTok. You're wrong for that, Miss Patty. I love it. Yes, friend, absolutely. Indeed. Yep. I'm really excited. So I'm just getting all my excitement out. There we go. Laugh out loud. Yes. So definitely sign up. I think this will be a fun time. So think about, what does it mean to talk off the cuff and be able to explain something to people. You see, I'm pausing like something that you want to explain. So just do it and you'll be fine. It'll be a fun time. So no pressure. We are not, we're not looking at giving anybody any Academy Award for their speech. It is not that. This is just going to be a fun time, okay? I did get into the TikTok shop creator thingy. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Patty. I love that. I now can implement information about my kinship program and Toastmasters included. Nice. I love that. That is a good idea for your live stream. Yes, that's a good one. Making mistakes is a part of regular presentations. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, ultimately we're all practicing. And as you come here, this is a great platform for you to kind of get comfortable talking and connecting with others, but also, just sharing your journey, your story, your topic, your niche, all the things. So it gets a lot easier. I don't want you to be intimidated by it. Please, share insight and feedback. That's good too. This will be my first time hosting box battles. Yeah, yeah. It should be. You know what I will say as at the end of the day, it's all about just making it fun and maybe in terms of the questions and the type of topics you want people to explore, you'll probably have to make sure that you have that down and then your timing. I know Coach Jessie, she had a timer that she was using, so all that was important. And then making um, people give a case for why they should not be eliminated. That was a fun way of adding to it as well. Let's see. Kisses team, thanks for forming our agency. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Dr. Lisa, how many hours do you go live in your TikTok shop? I have not been on the TikTok shop side of the house. It's been a minute. I think the last time I went live was in July. So I need to get back over there. I said I was gonna let it just go by to the wayside. So I'm gonna try my best to get over there. Maybe I'll do a shoppable live in the future, near future. I gotta look at my products too. So I'm still. That's why I haven't been motivated to go, because my products, I need to reevaluate them and see what I want to promote still. So I think that's why. But I like electronics. I think I like it better than health and wellness products. So I may circle back to the electronic side of things. And so I need to just look and see if there's some additional electronic devices I want to promote as well. So we will see. We'll see if I can get something done before. Maybe I'll do one shoppable live before the month of September is done. So I don't know about this week, but maybe next week. So yes, I have the questions ready. Okay, look at you. That's half the battle there. So you should be great. Pleading to the rescue squad. Yes, Coach Jesse said that, like, pleading, like, why should I not be eliminated? That was a good touch to it, because people were able to make their case. But again, if it's Toastmasters format, maybe you could add that to it. I think that'll be a fun little spin on it, where people are now having to explain and articulate why they should remain on the panel. Obviously, the person with the least points would leave, but again, you can definitely add that as another way to get people to talk and again plead their case. Yeah. So, all right, friends, I so appreciate everybody here. Thank you all for coming in. If you are new to my live, let me know. I always want to make sure I'm talking to newbies. And if you haven't followed the live host, please do. You say yes. Well, anyone that wants to level up their live, come check out my shop live today. Yes. How you doing, Worship? Thank you so much, Worship. I'm about to leave. Appreciate you coming in. A girl has been live. TikTok, how long have I been live? Oh, Lord, 2 hours and 19 minutes, y'all. 2 hours and 19 minutes. It feels like it just got on at, 30 minutes ago. I missed you, yes. I'm about to let it go. I'm about to head off. Let me know if you have any questions real quick, though. Sultry Nana, what products are you promoting? Are they electronics? Is it a particular niche of products? Let me know. I am renewing person. Laugh. You said I am renew person. Laugh out loud, Dr. Lisa. What you mean? You're a new person? Hello. Oh my goodness. Yes. Come on in, everybody. Lighthouse, how are you as well? Thank you for the donuts, Miss K Latte. Um, it's the podcast equipment. Oh, okay, good, good. You said just kidding. I love it. Good. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Lady Green, thank you for the like as well. I appreciate you all coming in. Electronics mainly. Okay, yeah. I like electronics. I think that's it's easier to talk about them. Obviously, you can demonstrate them pretty. It's to me, it's just easier to demonstrate, talk. So I like the electronics. It's kind of more of a show and tell. Wellness, not so much. You got to talk about the product, but you can't really showcase the product the way you can with electronics. You said I will try electronics too. Yes, I definitely like them better. Hello, super fan, daddy's daughter. How are you, friend? Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate you as well coming in. Anybody else with questions, let me know. I don't want to leave anybody high and dry. We talked quite a bit about super fans today. So we definitely talked about super fans. I didn't even talk as much about my creator network. So I need to do better, y'all. Robin's you said I am a super fan. Yes, you are. You are a super fan, friend. Appreciate you being here. Super fan is the subscription. So TikTok kind of shifted the subscription plans. It activated today. Today is the first day, and essentially now people are considered super fans. That's the special badge that you see. That means that they're a subscriber and they're a fan club member. So they have combined badge of being a subscriber and a fan club member. Yep, you said, oh, okay. You didn't even know, huh? You're like, I had no clue. Oh, that's funny. Thank you for the, oh, you didn't get your daily heart me. Coach Jessica was over there. Hey, did I get my fan club today? I mean, my flash code? I didn't get a flash code, did I? You said I had no idea. Yeah, I talked about it quite a bit earlier, but thank you for the daily heart me. Yeah, yeah. So it is part of the perks that they're offering for fan club members. So fan club members can become super fans, and there's perks that are associated with the fan club as well as customized perks as a subscriber. So you get that. Thank you so much for the sour buddy. Thanks for that. I appreciate you. The sour buddy. I had not seen that one. So yeah, so they have both of those in there, and so and then there's subscriptions still, but that's for your content. So content has subscriptions. You said lemonade, yes, and then here for the subscription is called Superfan. Yeah. All right, friends, your girl. I'm gonna get out in these TikTok streets. I'm gonna be hanging out for a little bit, but let me know. Feel free to message me or connect with me if there's any questions. I will be back tomorrow at 10 and at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then we talked about doing a live on Wednesday, also Wednesday evening. But we'll see, because I think I am Yolanda. It could work. I could do 6:30 Eastern and it'd be done by 7:30 Eastern, so that could work. So we'll see. I'll see if I still I will do it. So maybe I should say that I will do it, but I'll make sure I won't conflict with Yolanda. So it'll be a hard 1 hour because I want to make sure we get to her event as well. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for coming in, and we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. All right, take care. Thank you for the heart, Breeze. What is it, Breeze Aurora? Thank you so much, friend. All right, take care. Good night. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right. Take care. Bye bye.